Last year, I spent over $2.4 million on sports cards. I've been buying and selling sports cards full-time for over a decade. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I use AI in my sports card business to save time, find opportunities faster, and make better buying decisions. Because one of the biggest misconceptions people have about AI is that they think it needs to replace what they are already doing. But the people getting the biggest results are using it to do more of what already works. And if you want the full breakdown of everything I'm about to cover, I put together a free PDF down below in the description so you can follow along. Without further ado, let's get into it. So how AI works. Remember, this is how ChatGPT or Claude, whatever you're using it is pulling data from the internet. So you cannot just ask it, hey, how do I make money with sports cards? It doesn't work like that because it's pulling data from people where most of that data is not accurate. I once had a guy who told me he tried to start a sports card business with AI. He actually called into this podcast months ago. He was buying like 80s and 90s cards and lost hundreds and thousands of dollars. That's not how it works. AI is great for aggregating data and taking what you're already doing and shortcutting it, okay? Number two, don't use AI for evaluating the condition of a card. I know this is a common thing. AI is not ready, and it may never be ready, I'm not sure, to just evaluate the condition of a card because every card is different, and AI is trained and it's great for doing repetitive tasks, taking a bunch of data, consolidating it. It is terrible at evaluating the condition of a card. So don't use it for that. Now, what I would use it for, so one example, and the way I use it, I built an agent on Claude. If you don't know what an agent is, it's basically a trained employee where I can talk to it and it will just update my inventory. So let me show you an example. Pretend I'm at a card show and I bought JJ McCarthy card for $300 last month and I flipped it for $500 today. Probably wouldn't happen because he kind of stinks. What I'll do is I'll talk to my phone and say, hey, update my inventory, 2024 Prism Blue JJ McCarthy. I just sold it for $500. It'll update and you can have it do whatever you want in the spreadsheet, but you don't need to go in the spreadsheet and update every little thing. I'm doing it live. And if you want to get even fancier, you can just record your whole card show if you're at one, or just have it record your computer screen at all times. AI will know when you sell a card, when you buy a card, and will automatically update your inventory. So then what you do is once Claude or ChatGPT starts to get a sense what works and what doesn't, since it has access to your Google Sheet or whatever spreadsheet you decide to use, what will happen, it will get a good idea of what cards you make money on and what cards you don't make money on. So let's say you're really good at buying football Prism. It will tell you, hey, January and February, you're really good at buying these cards at that time, and then you're flipping them for a lot of money. But when you start to invest in players that are playing during the season, it seems like it doesn't work out that way. AI will notice trends. It will notice data. So to give you an example from a business like mine, AI noticed that Major League Profits, a large majority of our most successful students are white-collar professionals because we gave it all this data, and the reason being is because white-collar professionals, people that sit behind a desk, they just have more time to be on the computer. If you have more time to be on the computer, then you will probably be more successful with sports cards, right? It's kind of common sense when you think about it. And that's why Major League Profits, we target a lot of white-collar professionals. Sports cards, same thing. It'll notice trends, it'll notice what you're good at, what you're bad at, and take that data and give it to you on a silver platter. Also, you can use AI to scan titles on eBay. Bad titles. So there's plenty of bad titles on eBay, and you can train your AI. This is what a good title looks like. This is what a mislabeled title looks like. You can give it a bunch of examples. It can crawl eBay. This is a little bit more advanced because you're gonna have to build something, or you can pay for it to be built, and it will just give you titles. So to give you an example, I just bought a card doing this. It was a LaMelo Ball Contenders at a 99 PSA 10, I believe. I paid $600 because the title was terrible and it was just wrong when the card sells for $800. And lastly, I used AI to code a calculator that tells me what is a good buy and what is not a good buy. The way this calculator works is I put the data in the calculator, what the card's gonna cost me, what the gem rate is, it's gonna sell for as a PSA 10, what it sells for as a PSA 9, the time of the year. This calculator that was created by Claude and coded by Claude, it will just spit out the expected ROI. And I don't buy anything that has under a 50% expected ROI. The calculator is an AI, but I used AI to code that calculator. Claude, which is a language model using AI, is very good at coding things. You can just tell it, hey, code me this calculator that tells me the gem rate, the price, the this, the that. It'll put it together for you. You can edit it. All you got to do is talk to it. It will code everything you need, and it will stay in Claude, and you can just use it whenever you want. It is extremely convenient. So those are a few different ways to use AI. It's not just, hey, tell me what cards to buy or tell me how to build a sports card business. That's not the correct way to use it. You want to use it to either code things, scan things, or aggregate data. That's what it's great at. Hopefully this video made sense and just helped you just a little bit. I'll see you in the next one.